Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the next episode of Supernatural Season 5. Last reaction was to the episode Abandon All Hope, the mid-season finale, and I was not happy. I was just really sad to see Ellen and Joe go. Again, like I said last time, more so Ellen than Joe. I like Joe, but I felt more connected to Ellen's character. But I was just really sad to see her go. But the episode itself was great. Hellhounds, Meg, Lucifer, Death's now here. There was so many good things in the episode, so many good moments, that it felt epic, and it felt like a really good finale. And so watching it live would have been really interesting to know you had to wait X amount of months till the next episode. But Ellen and Joe got a hero's death, a warrior's death, a hunter's death. And whilst I wasn't happy about it, it was satisfying and a good ending to the characters that they got to die together. And in the way they did was really epic and sad to watch. But it was a good episode, and I'm really excited to see the rest of the season and to see how it all pans out and what's going to happen now that Death is here. This episode is episode 11. It's called Sam Interrupted. Now, obviously, that's the play on the title Girl Interrupted, which is a movie that I've never watched. It might be a book as well. I don't know. All I know is about like Angelina Jolie, Winona Ryder, and some other actresses in a psychiatric hospital. But I don't know the story around what it's about, so I can't say much about what's going to happen other than maybe Sam's in a psychiatric hospital. What could that mean? Maybe I'm just going to take a storyline right out of Buffy and say maybe he's in hospital because he believes that his life is all in his head and that monsters aren't real. That kind of thing, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to link to Death being here, whether they're going to carry on for the end of the last episode. Because normally, like, finales and premieres or mid-season finales and the one after, usually are like two-parters almost, and it carries on. So whether that's going to be related to Death being here, or whether that's going to be something that's going to come on later down the line, I don't really know. But I'm excited to see where it goes, and just... I still miss Ellen. I still miss her. It's still a little sore, so let's see what happens in this episode. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the episode. And also, there's a Patreon link in the description box if you want to watch the full reaction to this episode, as well as the next few episodes in advance over on Patreon. Alright, let's jump into Season 5, Episode 11. That's not good. Season 5, Episode 11, Sam Interrupted.
The nurses tell me that you're not taking your medication. You want to tell me why?
Oh, it's going to be one of those ones where they go in undercover, like that prison one.
Pills make me sleepy, but I can't. If I sleep, it'll come.
You mean the monster. Now, we have talked about this.
But it killed Annie.
You get confused sometimes. You see things.
I know what I
This
am.
is supernatural, so...
Like I can see my dead son standing right behind you.
Oh, God.
I know he's not real. But the monster, it is real.
What monster?
You have to believe me.
Susan, there is no such thing as monsters.
Well, that's just not true. Not in this world. Oh, God. I wonder what kind of monster it is. Oh, no.
They're starting early tonight.
This is giving me vibes of that X-Files episode, Squeeze. Like how squeezing through the vent, undo all the nails, screws. I'm intrigued.
Look, Doctor, I think that the doc was in over his head with this one. My brother's,
Okay, fine. Thank you. That's really not necessary. Why don't you tell me how you're feeling, Alex?
I'm fine. I mean, okay, a little depressed, I guess.
But the monsters.
Any idea why?
The monsters.
Probably because I started the apocalypse.
The apocalypse.
Yeah, that's right.
And you think you started it?
Well, yeah, I mean, I killed this demon, Lilith, and I accidentally freed Lucifer from hell. So now he's topside, and we're
So
trying
obviously trying to get into the hospital, like, to investigate the death and stuff.
Who is?
But it's funny that they're telling the truth.
And
It's not.
No. There was this other demon, Ruby. She got him addicted to demon blood. I mean, near the end, he was practically chugging this stuff. My brother's not evil. He was just
Misguided.
high.
Oh.
Yeah?
All right, I'm just gonna give you a little checkup.
All right, look, Nurse Ratchet, let's get one thing straight. I've seen Cuckoo's Nest, so don't try any of that soul-crushing, authoritarian crap on me.
Okie dokie. All right, you can go ahead and take down your pants.
Oh. Matron.
what for?
Lucky bitch.
Last few weeks, you kind of been worrying me.
Oh, come on, Sam, stop. Look, just because we're in the loony bin doesn't give you the right to head shrink me.
Dean.
Ellen and Joe dying, yeah, it was a freaking tragedy, okay? But I'm not gonna wallow in it.
Dean, you always do this. You can't just keep this crap in.
Watch me. Oh, there he is.
So say, do you know Dean at all?
Well, a couple of patients have had glimpses, but there's not a lot to go on.
Are they reliable?
Oh, sure, why wouldn't they be?
Gee, I don't know.
I know you boys think I'm a bag of loose screws. Well, you wouldn't be wrong, but I wouldn't have called you unless there was something here.
Actually, I'm going to be putting you in the afternoon group.
What? Why?
Well, to be frank, the relationship that you have with your brother seems dangerously codependent. I think a little time apart will do you both good.
You have no idea.
I'm Dr. Erica Cartwright. I've been assigned your case.
I don't trust her either.
My shrink.
I don't trust anyone till I find out what's going on.
And you're my paranoid schizophrenic with narcissistic personality disorder and religious psychosis.
That's
Lucky
Dean.
me.
I hunt demons, monsters, that kind of thing.
How many drinks do you have a week?
Well, I gotta sleep sometimes, so, what's 7 days times 8? Somewhere in the mid-50s. You ever feel any
3 to 4 hours every other night.
walking to the hospital?
Not that I can remember if I had.
Means there's a ghost around.
Okay. When was the last time you were in a long-term relationship?
Define long-term.
More than 2 months.
Never. The patients
I like her,
report seeing
though.
anything weird.
In here? All the time.
Right.
So, let's talk about your father.
That's a hot button topic.
Tell me you found something.
Yeah. Guy says he saw the creature. We should talk to him. Want to meet back here in an hour?
Yeah, sooner we take care of this thing, sooner we can get gone. This place gives me the creeps.
Hello? Are you a patient?
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Wendy.
Oh, God.
Back off, Dean!
What was that? Oh. It's like having a bloody COVID swab done. What your nose? It's like trying to hit your brain.
Goes all the way through to his brain.
What does that mean?
That doesn't look right.
Dude, look. His brain's been sucked dry.
Fascinating. Somebody's coming.
Brain sucker.
What are you boys doing in here?
I mean, they both look pretty good there, I'm not gonna lie.
Pudding!
Oh my Jesus.
All right, come on, you two.
That noise they've added in. Oh my God.
Crazy works. What's it? Hunting. A wraith Wraith, actually. Could be anybody.
So I could be a monster.
No, you're clean.
Believe me, whatever you've got, I've heard weirder.
It's the end of the world, okay? And then it's a damn biblical apocalypse. And if I don't stop it and save everyone, then no one will, and we all die.
That's horrible.
Tell me about it.
I mean, apocalypse or no apocalypse. Monsters or no monsters. That's a crushing weight to have on your shoulders. To feel like 6 billion lives depend on you? God. How do you get up in the morning?
It's a good question.
Especially with like no sleep.
Hello, Eddie.
That's not how he does it. I really don't. And he was looked so rested.
Not today, sweetheart. Come on, keep walking.
Sam's turn. Oh. What a lucky actress, hey? Hey.
I want him now. He's larger.
Yes, he is.
I can't.
We know what happened in Albuquerque.
You don't know the half of it. God, I used to be just like you two. I used to think I was invincible. And then, well, I found out I'm not.
Martin, you were still a hunter.
No, I'm not. I'm useless. Why do you think I checked myself into the Hotel California? I'd give anything to help you boys. I would. But I can't. I'm sorry, I can't.
Maybe it's not him. So it all seems too easy. Oh, he's gonna kill an innocent person.
No! Look at his arm! The cut's not burning. It's not him. It's not
Yeah,
him.
I thought it was too easy to be him. My money's on the female doctor, the really nice one.
Maybe you're going crazy.
I'm not crazy.
Well, come on. I mean, you've been at least half crazy for a long time. And since you got back from hell, or since before that even. I mean, we're in a mental hospital. maybe you finally cracked. You know, maybe now you are really, for real, crazy.
I made a mistake. That's all.
It's okay. Hey, look at me. It's okay. You're my brother. And I still love you.
Oh. No kiss. I'm
All this pressure that you're putting yourself under, all this guilt, it's killing you. You can't save everybody.
I mean, I know they're in here under false pretenses, but...
Hell, these days you can't save anybody, Dean.
What'd you say?
The truth, Dean. You got Ellen and Joe killed. You shot Lucifer, but you couldn't gank him. You couldn't stop Sam from killing Lilith, and oh yeah, you broke the first seal.
She's also right in a lot of what she's saying.
Did you really
Not
think
the
that you, Dean Winchester,
pressure.
with a GED and a give him hell attitude, were gonna beat the devil?
How do you know that stuff?
Hey, settle down.
Tell me!
The doctor's not real.
I said settle down.
He's talking to himself.
Who are you? Who is she?
I said, knew it.
Who?
For like 3 seconds.
You blind her!
Pal, there's nobody there.
I'm not real, Dean. I'm in your head. 'Cause you are going crazy.
What? What's happened to them?
Monsters are the least of your problems. People can learn to live with delusions, but the anger I saw in you... You hurt those two men, and you were going to kill me.
Yeah.
The look in your eyes when you came after me, was like you were barely even human.
You don't talk to a patient like that. If he is genuine,
Like a man possessed.
that's not how you talk to people.
It's not the demon blood, Sam. It never was.
What?
problem was you. It was always you. The lies, your arrogance, the black spot on your soul.
Now we're all gonna die because of you. It's all your
What's
fault.
happening?
All of us.
Someone's doing it to them. That's my. It's gotta be. I mean, it would be really interesting take if this was like a route they took down that these two boys have literally just lost it.
Martin, it's me. It's Dean. It's sorry.
And they could develop that over like the course of a few episodes, whatever. But
Boy. I feel like it too. Where's Sam?
someone's doing it to them. My money's on the woman who kissed them. Maybe she did something to them.
Crazy too. Maybe with venom, you know, by touch, or venom, or saliva.
Venom.
Wendy?
Saliva.
Wendy slobbered all over me and Sam. That's how we got infected.
Maybe. That's where I would go. Uh-oh. Oh.
Is this real?
Yeah. She was too nice. But I didn't suspect her.
Oh, it is sugar. It's very real. There's 2 patients in Wendy's room. They attacked me.
Dean, can you hear me? Dean!
Papa, can you hear me?
Get out there.
Sam. Sam tied to a bed all day.
Hey, let me go.
No, you are far too angry to be out there in the real world.
I'm enjoying this far too much.
You.
Of course it's me. I gotta say, you hunters don't exactly live up to your rep. Crazy brains. They get soaked in dopamine and adrenaline and all sorts of hormones and chemicals that make them delicious. And the crazier they are, the better they taste.
You did this to me.
Well, I helped. But that rage? No. That's all you. You build your own hell. But I give you the Legos.
I like the metaphor. You build your own hell, I'll give you the Lego.
I make all of your problems disappear.
You get away from him.
Do you really think this is gonna end well for you, kiddo?
No. But I'm crazy. So what the hell?
Oh. Snap it. Oh God. Good. Bye.
Wow, it's like Tom Cruise was right. Shrinks suck.
She was right.
No, she wasn't. She's dead, okay? Let's hit the road. I need a drink, or 12.
Most of the time I can hide it. But I am angry. I'm mad at everything. I used to be mad at you and Dad, then Lilith, now it's Lucifer, and I make excuses. I blame Ruby or the demon blood, but it's not their fault. It's not them, it's me.
Stop.
Because this life sucks. I would hate to live this life.
So what if you are? What are you gonna do? You gonna take a leave of absence? You gonna say yes to Lucifer? What?
No, of course not.
Exactly. And that's exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna take all that crap and you're gonna bury it. You're gonna forget about it. Because that's how we keep going. That's how we don't end up like Martin.
But it's unhealthy.
Are you with me?
No.
Man, are you with me?
Ugh.
I'm with you.
I get why he's saying that, but
Good.
their mental health must be fudged. Completely fudged.
Let's get the hell out of here.
burying stuff, we all know, like, when we have stuff that we just bury and bottle up and don't talk about, it does a lot of damage to you. Oh, classic Supernatural Monster of the Week driving off in the car. Okay guys, that was my reaction to Season 5, Episode 11 of Supernatural, Sam Interrupted. And I really enjoyed that. I do, as you all know, love a good Monster of the Week story, as much as I love the ongoing stories as well. I like Monster of the Week just because it's a chance to just take a breath, take a breather from all the drama and the apocalypse and all that stuff and Ellen and Joe's death, and usually just enjoy a hunt. And obviously, as usual, there's links to the ongoing stuff and all the things and emotions that they're going through. But it was good. It was really good. And I like how it was a story about them going undercover at a mental hospital, and then by being at the mental hospital and hunting this wraith, they became insane and started to lose sight of reality and what was real, what was not, and attacking people that weren't monsters, attacking people that weren't there, talking to people that weren't there. And it was a really interesting take on it, because it's like, it's alright going undercover, but they've done that a few times already, so it's good to see them go undercover, but also get damaged in the process and have to deal with their emotions whilst they're doing it. But there was that really fun moment at the start where they got to see the doctor and like, yeah, I started the apocalypse, I killed this demon, and this happened, and Castiel, who was a trench coat, who is an angel of the Lord, he was here as well, and all this stuff that like makes it sound crazy. If you read it all out, like with a lot of Supernatural, if you read it on paper, it just sounds like a insane show and it's so unrealistic and all this stuff, but when you actually watch the developments and the characters and how it all pans out, it's cool and it's enthralling. But it was funny how he was committed for telling the truth, but I guess that's the whole point, is that their lives are so far detached from most people's that it's a surprise that there's not more insane hunters. Like I said, it wouldn't surprise me. Obviously, I don't think that's the route they're ever going to go down from what little I've seen of the rest of the show. But, you know, I wouldn't be any surprised if they end up being insane people, because even after 4.5 seasons of this show, the amount of stuff they've had to deal with, I say mum dying, dad dying, every girl that they've been close to is either dead or gone. Dean's been sent to hell and tortured for years and years and years, and then tortured other people. You know, Sam's the vessel for the Lucifer, all this, and got addicted to demon blood, all this stuff has got to weigh so heavily on them that it's a surprise that they're not insane. And yes, whilst I don't agree that they bottle stuff up and it is unhealthy, and I mean, it's just part of Dean's character that, are you going to bottle stuff up? Bottle it up, that's what we do. You know, that's not good. And it's going to rear its ugly head again at some point. And that's going to probably cause more arguments or some drama. But it's a surprise that they're not insane with the amount of stuff that they do bottle up. So, yeah. Good episode. I like the fact that we got to meet a new monster who's a wraith and someone who was like sucking out like brain juice, whatever, and then making it look like a suicide. I didn't guess it was that nurse. I guessed a few different people, but she wasn't on my radar because it was too obvious because she was so nice. I was like, well, I just never really considered her. I suspect it was, to me, it was always going to be the main doctor, the male one who was like admitting people. The woman who was the doctor who was nice, obviously that turned out to be someone who didn't even exist. And also the woman who was kissing them, because I thought she was in it enough, but she wasn't in it much, but she was in it enough to be noticed, that maybe she was going around and kissing people and that's what would cause their saliva or whatever to infect other people. Or maybe it could have been Martin or someone else, or I don't know, just for some reason I never picked up on the nurse, but it was a good little twist and it was her. That when we thought it was the male doctor, because it was halfway through the episode, I checked, I was like, this feels too early to be finishing. So only halfway through I was like, well, okay, it's not him, because it's too obvious that it's him. So, good little twist there. I like when Supernatural kind of catch you off guard a little bit. But I like that it was a new monster and something that we've not really dealt with before. It looks gross. And I like the whole thing coming out of its wrists. It just really creeped me out, and I don't really know why it creeped me out as much as it did. It just really made me feel uneasy. Speaking of weird sound effects, I'm going to have to go back and rewatch it, but the bit where Dean pulled his pants down and Joe going, pudding! I'm sure they added some little sounds of, how do I word this? Skin slapping about. I was like, oh, unnecessary, but okay. But between that, the exams, Sam being tied down to a bed getting all sweaty. I'm like, this episode, I think I liked it more than I should have done. For various reasons. That's like, I might have to go take a cold shower or something, but I think it helped that they both looked good. Those dressing gowns were awful. They were not flattering at all, but when they took the dressing gowns off and they were just in that the white shirts and the pants, perfect. They both looked really good. It fit them really well. And Sam in particular, more so because he's like gone proper like broad this season. Like I say, one of the comments from a few episodes back did say that it's because he was training for some film. Was it Conan the Barbarian? Some film. I don't really know, but I don't think he got it in the end, or there was scheduling conflicts or something. But you can tell he's definitely stacking on the pounds, like putting on the muscle on. And I am a fan. I've liked Sam since season 1 when he was just this cute little thing. So yeah, this episode had a lot of like kind of weird sexiness for me, even though it's like a mental hospital, insane people. I'm just, I'll take it what I can get. It's been a hard few weeks, right? I got a new job. I'm very tired most of the time. I've got to take what I can get where I can get it. But yeah, they looked good. They looked very good this episode. There's not a lot to really talk about in terms of like themes and stuff. They touched on a lot of their past and their guilt for their part of the apocalypse, the things that they're not really talking about that are weighing on them and them going insane. And that was really interesting. They brought it up in like a fun way, but also it was stuff that, like I say, it's surprised that they're not as insane as they could be. But other than that, there's not a lot to talk about. There's not a lot of like deep things to talk about in the episode. It was basically just, here's a wraith killing people in a psychiatric hospital. Let's hunt it. Let's stop it. And they go insane along the way. But it was good. It was really good. A really strong Monster of the Week episode for me. I really enjoyed it. I don't know what other people are going to think of this one, but I had a great time. I like the monsters. I like the craziness. And yeah, like I said, not a lot of deep things to talk about, like morals, ethics, things, deep dives, but just a really strong Monster of the Week with some really sexy men, brothers. Alright, let me know down below in the comments what you thought of Season 5, Episode 11 of Supernatural, Sam Interrupted. Thanks for watching. As always, my name is Scott. I hope you guys are well. Taking care of yourselves, staying safe. If you enjoyed the video, leave some comments down below. Let me know what you thought of the episode, the reaction, and if you enjoyed my reactions to Season 5. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already. And there's a Patreon link down below for the full reaction to this episode. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all very soon for the start of the second half of Season 5 of Supernatural, where I presume we're probably going to go down some more apocalypse stuff, because we've not touched on death since the end of the last episode, which I'm surprised by, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all very soon for the next episode. Bye, guys. Stay safe.